Hi, so today we're going to be looking at how to schedule a tour with our tour binder and look at all the necessary steps to do so. So the first thing, when you get a phone call or even an email saying that they'd like to request a tour, you pull out our binder. Got a nice little picture on the front. It's nicely labeled. And then you're going to open it up. In the front, everything is completely labeled, so tours in progress, scheduled tours, completed tours. But what we need is a blank tour request form. So that's tab number 5. And it's pretty full, so it's kind of hard to navigate through. So the first thing you're going to do, if you're on the phone, ask them their name, take their phone number, email, high school, what program they're interested in, possible guide. And these two are kind of important because when you're looking at the program of interest, we really try to match up tours or a tour guide with someone who is interested in that field or has a little bit of knowledge. But if it's not something who's in the office or can be scheduled at that time, it's not a big deal. The person who's recording it, so your name, the date that you're recording it, address, whether they want a shadow visit, like they want to sit on a class, tour, most of the time, yes. Possible dates and times for visit. Would be best if you suggest more than one day or time. And then confirm date, time of visit. This will come into play a little bit after. So you complete the tour form and you are going to send like a confirmation email with Katie and Chris and Amy. You're going to see if they want to meet with an admissions counselor or even an instructor and try to correlate those times with your tour. So then once you have all that information collected from the instructor, Amy, Chris, and Katie, on who's going to meet with them, you can send a confirmation email to the student regarding this is the time that you're going to meet with this instructor. You're going to meet with the admissions counselor next, and then your tour will be at this time. So you can confirm all those times. So then you print out that email. We like to do it by email so we have an actual written record of it. You print it out and you staple it to the page. And so then you have the confirmed date and time of visit. And we always want to CC Chris, Katie, Amy, and Mel. So Mel has an idea of what's going on as well as everybody else in the office, so there's no surprises. And then if we keep going, we have a section for notes. So typically what I write here is wants to meet with this instructor, wants to meet with an admissions counselor, wants to see the residence halls. So Amanda is the new secretary for Res Life. So you contact her via email and you can CC her along with Amy, Chris, and Katie and Mel and add Amanda along in there just to say they're going to be looking at the res halls too so she knows so the key can be ready for you. Then it comes into where we are going to look at who the ambassador giving the tour is. So you just tag them on Facebook. Then we add it on the Welcome Center calendar, which is another tab right on through email, and you just say, give the name and the time of the tour. Mark the tour on the whiteboard. We have 2 whiteboards right now.
Hey Mel, talking to Anthony.
We have one right here, and you just write the date of the tour, the name, the time, and the person. And then we are doing it also by month, so we're giving a more calendar view of all the tours that we will be giving. So we have a very visual view of everything that's going on.
I got it. Okay, perfect. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Next, we've sent our confirmation email, check that off, print out our correspondence, and then once you've completed your full tour, then you have where to move it into the sections and so on. If you ever have any questions, these tabs in the front can kind of direct you where to go. If nobody's answered or you don't have a correspondence, you can put the tour sheet in Tours in Progress. Once it's fully scheduled, once it's completed, the evaluation, and then here's some of the blank forms that go along with that. And in the very back we have a tour script as well as that's in our Welcome Center documents. Now when they come for the day of the tour, you want to make sure that they have a tour packet which is ready. So over here, typically in this little shelf, we have tour packets. Someone will pretty much have them already stocked up, or if they're empty, you can always ask Amy or Katie what they'd like in there. So what I'd like to personally do is write their name on it. It makes them feel a little bit more welcome. And then you also take a blank evaluation form from tab number 6 and write their name on it and just have it ready for them for when they come. And those are all the appropriate steps for when you're going to give a tour and record the tour.